Hey everyone, Darren Belanca here, founder of OnlineThinking.net, and in today's video I'm going to show you exactly how to set up your Facebook pixel even if you're a complete beginner and have no idea what the Facebook pixel is. So before we jump into Facebook and I show you exactly how to set up your pixel, I just want to quickly explain what the Facebook pixel is. Now the Facebook pixel is essentially a tracking code that you can place onto your website that will allow you to track important user actions or visits or actions that they take on your website, such as becoming a lead or making a purchase or viewing important content pages on your website. The reason this is called a pixel and not a tracking code is because back in the day when Facebook started, they released their tracking pixel, which is a 1 pixel by 1 pixel wide image which was placed onto your website, and whenever a user would land on your website, that tiny little 1 pixel by 1 pixel image would load, and that would be registered as a page view. That is essentially where the name the pixel comes from. But you can look at the Facebook pixel as a tracking code for your website, just like you would Google Analytics. And I would actually argue the fact that the Facebook pixel is probably maybe even more important than the Google Analytics tracking code at the moment, because the amount of data that Facebook collects is actually quite phenomenal, and that data is then all collected and you can then view it with inside your Facebook Business Manager account, which I'll be showing you shortly in this video. And you can then go and access your analytics of your pixel and see the exact demographic and profile of users that are hitting your website. So the tracking pixel is something very, very important that you do want to have installed on your website, even if you are not going to be running ads. We will get into all of this now. Let's jump into my computer and have a look. In order to create your Facebook pixel, you're going to want to head over to business.facebook.com. Now, what this is the business manager tool for Facebook. This is going to be essentially your control center to manage all of your ad accounts on Facebook, your Facebook pages if you have one or multiple of them, and of course your tracking pixel. In order to get started here, you're going to have to hit the Create Account button, and you will then be prompted to log into your Facebook account. Log into your Facebook account here, and you'll have a business manager account automatically created where you will then be able to go and access all the information that you need to go and create your pixel. Once you've created your business manager account, you will be presented with a dashboard that looks something like this. This can be quite overwhelming, so inside the business manager, what you want to go and do is hit this little menu toggle here, and first off just go through to your business settings. Now inside your business settings here for your business manager, you will see the account for your business manager listed down here at the bottom, as well as all the users which are active in the business manager. In your left hand menu here, you will have a whole bunch of options, and we're going to go through these options here and I'm going to show you where to find everything here. Under the accounts tab, you're going to hit the accounts tab over there, and you will see here that you can find your Facebook page. And if your Facebook page isn't listed here, what you can simply go and do is hit the add button, hit the add a page button there, and then go and type in the Facebook page that you're already an admin of that you would like to have added to your business manager. After you've added it here, your page will then come up here in your business manager. Further down over here, you will see the data sources menu. Under the data sources menu is where we will find our pixel. So if you just hit the pixels tab over there, what you can go and do is hit this blue add button here. Facebook will pop up another dialog on your screen. They will give you a pixel name here. And what you can go and do is just grab the URL of your website and go and paste it inside that field and hit the continue button. Now I've already generated this pixel, but once you hit the continue button, your pixel will be created, as you can see over here, and it will have the screen on the right here. And you can see this little red light next to the name of your pixel here where it says no activity yet, and that is because we've only just created the pixel now. What we are going to have to go and do now is take this pixel and install it onto our website so we can start tracking some activity there. What you're going to want to do that is hit that button that says Open in Events Manager, and Facebook will load the next page that you are going to need here. Once that page is loaded, you will see this screen that comes up with this massive target here saying your pixel hasn't received activity. That is correct. What we want to do here is hit the settings button over there. You will see over here there is a pixel ID. Now that is your unique pixel ID or tracking code, if you will, and that is the unique identifier for your pixel, and we're going to need that now in our WordPress installation. Let's just copy that to clipboard. And now what we are going to do is we are going to head over to our website where we're going to install the plugin that we're using to activate this pixel. So the plugin that we're going to use is called Pixel Caffeine. Now this plugin is a really nifty plugin that will let you activate the Facebook pixel on your website, and they allow you to create your custom audiences. They integrate with WooCommerce, and this just makes it a whole lot easier to set up the pixel without there having to be any need of installing code and stressing about creating custom events and things like that. It's 100% free from the WordPress plugin repository, and you can download that and install that onto your website. We've already installed the plugin. What we can do is search for it in our search bar, and then we are just going to have to activate the plugin by hitting the activate button. Once that plugin's been activated, you'll see the dashboard of the plugin over here, where you can just hit the green Setup Now button. After you've hit that button, you'll be brought to a new page over here where they are asking if you would like to do a manual setup or a Facebook Connect setup. What I would recommend is using the Facebook Connect setup, because that will allow some additional features within the plugin. So hit that button, select Continue as Darren, and then hit OK. So now that we've connected with Facebook, it's going to just refresh here, and it should load all of the ad accounts that we have available to us. Now, we don't have any ad accounts available to us right now because we haven't created the ad account for this particular business manager. So what we are going to have to do is we're going to go back into our business manager, and you'll see here under the accounts tab, there is a tab for ad accounts. What you can then go and do is hit the add button and then create a new ad account. Give that ad account a name. Select the currency you're going to be using for this account, and then hit next. Select the option that best applies for you, either my business or another business or client, and then hit the create button. Now we're just going to wait for Facebook to create our new ad account here, and what we'll then be able to do is link this ad account to our brand new pixel. So let's just select all the users inside. Now if you have other users inside your business manager, you will get given these options here as to what parts of the ad account and what capabilities you would like to give these additional users. So I am setting this up on a client's account, and I'm listed as an administrator, so I will just select all these toggles on and then go assign. Now you'll see here, this is the identifying ID for your ad account. So it'll just say that ad account is being created and added to your business manager. You can select close, and you will then see that we have got a brand new ad account created. Now that our ad account is created, we're going to want to connect it to our Facebook pixel. So we'll head over here to our pixels under the left-hand data sources menu, and then we'll see that here is our pixel over here. So what we can do now is we can click the Add Assets button, and what you will see here is there's a tab for ad accounts, and you will see that our brand new ad account that we've just created is now listed there. So what you want to do is just select that and then hit the add button. Facebook's just given us an issue here that we are unable to add 2 people. We just need to give the 2 people in the business manager here some permissions. Let's just go and do that right now quickly. What we're going to want to do here is under the pixels, we are going to need to share access to this pixel with any of the users. So if you're going to be setting this up on your website, you're going to need access to this pixel. So just click your pixel and then hit the Add People button. And you should see yourself listed here and whoever else is or has access to your business manager. Just select the relevant people and then go and turn these toggles on. Once you've turned those toggles on, you can then go over, hit the Add Assets button, and you will see your brand new ad account that you just created earlier listed here. So we can select that ad account, and then we hit the Add button. And you'll see Assets added. One ad account has been added to the pixel, that's Sassy Life Coach. So we've now connected our brand new ad account to our pixel. So when we go into our ad account in the Ads Manager, we'll be able to select our pixel as one of the targeting options there and one of the optimization options there. Now that we have successfully connected our ad account to our pixel, we can head back to our website here and we should be able to see an ad account, well, new ad account that has been loaded here in the Facebook Connect section. We'll just wait for this ad account section to load. And we'll see here our ad account is listed here at the bottom of the list. So we can now go and select that. And inside the box over here, your pixels should automatically populate. And just so you can see where this pixel ID is being pulled from, if we go back into our business settings here, you will see if we've selected our pixel, it says there ID. And below that, you'll see here's our pixel ID. And if we just look at the four last digits here, it's 2355, and we go back to our website, we'll see that that is the pixel that has been installed on the website here. So we can just go and hit apply, and we'll see that our website has now been successfully connected to our Facebook account, and more importantly, our pixel ID. Okay, so now that our pixel is connected, what we're going to want to do is head on down here to the, you can skip the custom audiences section for now. We are not going to be using that right now. This website has WooCommerce installed. So we want actions and events such as viewing a product page or add to cart or view checkout to be tracked on this website. So we're just going to go here and select these product boxes. And this is one of the main reasons why I like to use this particular plugin. Because if you're not using this plugin and you're using Facebook's normal tools or by placing their code onto your site, it can be quite difficult to understand exactly how to pass these particular parameters here through the Facebook pixel to load the conversion events, and it can get quite technical and quite tricky. So I like to use this plugin because it makes this all super easy to set up and to get started with. We are not going to look at the advanced settings. So now that we've selected all these checkboxes here, you can hit the save button and we'll wait for this to load, and this should then be activated to enabled. Let's scroll down here just to double check, and we can see that that is now tracking our WooCommerce conversions. So now that your pixel has been installed on your website, the next thing you're going to want to do is just double check and just confirm that it is installed. And the way you're going to do this is by using a Chrome extension off of the Chrome Web Store called the Facebook Pixel Helper. You can just go and Google that, and once you've found this extension, you can add it to your Chrome browser. And once that's been added to your Chrome browser, if you visit your website or any website on the internet that has the Facebook tracking pixel installed, you'll be able to see what events and actions are being tracked by your pixel by using the Facebook Pixel Helper. And you can see once we've loaded now the home page of the website here, the pixel lights up with this number 3 over here because that is the number of events that are being tracked by the pixel on this particular page. if your pixel isn't loading correctly or your events aren't loading correctly, this number 3 won't appear and there'll be nothing. And you will see here, what is being tracked on this particular page in terms of events is we are having the page view event, which is the standard pixel code which is going to be generated across every single page on your website. And you'll see here under each event you can hit this arrow to open more information, and you can see here just exactly what is being tracked on the pixel code as well as where the pixel location is. So this is going to come in handy when you start doing your custom audiences and you start building up some retargeting lists. Here are just some other events which are being tracked on these particular pages. And by activating certain settings on the plugin, as we did earlier with WooCommerce and the tracking of product pages and add to cart events, we are going to be able to track whenever a user adds products to their cart, whenever they move through our funnel to our cart page, to our checkout page, and of course to the thank you page once they have made the purchase. Now you can see that the Facebook pixel is firing. You can head over to a couple of different pages on your website to see exactly what events are being tracked. We have now just moved over to the cart. We're going to see that there's another 3 events being tracked here, and we can see that everything seems to be pulling through correctly. One more thing I want to show you before we finish up this video is how you can test further to see if your pixel has been installed properly and exactly what events are being tracked. If we head over back to our business manager, we can go through to the pixel, select the pixel we want to go and inspect. You'll see that the red light that was there next to our pixel name has now changed to green, and you can see that it says active last received 8 minutes ago. So that means that the activity that was received on the pixel last happened 8 minutes ago. And if we hit the Open in Events Manager button here, we'll be able to go have a deeper look inside the pixel and see exactly what pages were hit, exactly what time, exactly what events were triggered, and we can go and have a deep dive here just to make sure that the pixel is working correctly, or as they say, the pixel is firing. So as we can see here, we've got our page views that were tracked. You'll see them coming up on the chart over there, and as well as the advanced events, which were part of the custom email, first name, last name, which was set up in the plugin. Where you can also go is through to the history tab, and that will then give you some more information about exactly what was turned on the pixel, where it started tracking, what accounts it was assigned to. Inside this menu over here, you'll be able to manage your pixel, you'll be able to test and see whether it's working, and you'll be able to troubleshoot any problems that you might have. That is it on how to set up a Facebook pixel for beginners on your website. I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and if you got value out of this video, please subscribe to the channel and hit the like button below, and I'll see you in next week's video.